Hi, Soraya. It's me. It's your Aunt M. I'm going to read you some more of the book. I'm going to read you some more of the book. A Bear Called Paddington. Okay, we're reading chapter 5. Chapter 5. Chapter 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the chapter we're on. Chapter 5. And now you're going to hear some music. 1 minute of music. Okay, that's it for the music. Okay, now I'm going to start reading the chapter. Chapter 5. Chapter 5 is called Paddington and the Old Master. Paddington soon settled down and became one of the family. In fact, in no time at all, it was difficult to imagine what life had been like without him. He made himself useful about the house, and the days passed quickly. The Browns lived near the Portobello Road, where there was a big market, and quite often when Miss Brown was busy, she let she let him go out to do the shopping for her. Mr. Brown made a shopping trolley for him, and an old basket on wheels with a handle for steering it. Paddington was a good shopper, and soon became well known to all the traders in the market. He was very thorough and took the job of shopping seriously. He would press the fruit to see that it had the right degree of firmness, as Miss Bird had had shown him, and he was always on the lookout for bargains. He was a popular bear with the traders, and most of them went out of their way to save the best things of the day for him. That bear gets more voice reeling than anyone I know, said Miss Bard. I don't know how he gets away with it. Really, I don't. It must be the mean streak in him. I'm not mean, said Paddington indignantly. I'm just careful, that's all. Whatever it is, replied Miss Bird, you are worth your weight in gold. Paddington took this remark very seriously, and spent a long time weighing himself on the bathroom scales. Ev- Eventually, he decided to consult his friend, Mr. Gruber on the subject. Now Paddington spent a lot of his time looking in shop windows, and of all the windows in the Portobello Road, Mr. Gruber's was the best. For one thing, it was nice and low, so that he could look in without having to stand on tiptoe. And for another, it was full of interesting things. Old pieces of furniture, medals, pots and pans, pictures. There were so many things it was difficult to get inside the shop, and old Mr. Goober spent a lot of his time sitting in a deck chair on the pavement. Mr. Gruber, in his turn, found Paddington very interesting, and soon they had become great friends. Paddington often stopped there on his way home from a shopping expedition, and they spent many hours discussing South America, where Mr. Gruber had been when he was a boy. Mr. Gruber usually had a bun and a cup of cocoa in the morning for what he called his Elevenses, and he had taken to sharing it with Paddington. There's nothing like a nice chat over a bun and a cup of cocoa, he used to say, and Paddington, who liked all three, agreed with him, even though the cocoa did make his whiskers go a funny color. Paddington was always interested in bright things, and he had consulted Mr. Goober one morning on the subject of his Perubian Centabos. He had an idea in the back of his mind that if they were worth a lot of money, he could perhaps sell them and buy a present for the Browns. The 1 and 6 pence a week pocket money Mr. Brown gave him was nice, but by the time he had bought some buns on a Saturday morning, there wasn't much left. After a great deal of consideration, Mr. Gubber had advised Paddington to keep the coins. It's not always the brightest things that fetch the most money, Mr. Brown, he had said. Mr. Goober always called Paddington Mr. Brown, and it made him feel very important. He had taken Paddington into the back of the shop where his desk was, and from a drawer he had taken a cardboard box full of old coins. that's that's it for now. So I'll read you some more next time. Now you're gonna hear. Now you're gonna hear 1 more minute of music. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's it for now. So I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Lots of love and kisses.